Good evening. The difference eating the right foods can have on your mindset, on your physical body, on your general being is incredible. So, back in October, when I started to look after myself and really dial in on what I was eating, have less sugar, have a much more controlled caloric intake on a daily basis. When I started to live like that, life started to become immensely and probably immeasurably, it was not a tangible thing, but it was very, very clear to me that eating the way that I was hadn't been a positive thing in my life. I hadn't had a a good influence on where I was ending up or where I was heading to in my life. And now, when I have that sort of control and that sort of ability to stay on top of what I'm eating or to eat the right things and stay within a calorie range on a daily basis, things are generally better. But there is always this part of me inside that wants to push the boundaries. There's always this part of me that wants to eat more than it should. There's always this part of me, particularly right now, when I'm looking to gain a little bit of muscle size, put on a bit of lean tissue. That always includes and involves adding some fat tissue, which is a difficult thing to accept when you are driven by being in shape. And it means that you will often have more of the things that you would not eat a lot of where you're trying to cut and get lean. So the challenge for me right now is to manage what I'm eating without overeating the wrong things. Now, that's not to say that I'm eating Snickers bars and Kit Kat chunkies and all the things that I would have eaten in the past, but it is to say that the things that I can eat, and I do eat often, rice cakes, protein bars, that sort of idea, it's so easy to abuse that when there's just a little bit more leniency in the food choices that you make and in the calorie intake. So, all that to say that you just need to stay, Dr. Joe would say, stand guard at the doors of your mind. And that is what you have to do. You have to be very alert to the fact that the old patterns and the old habits can come in really, really quickly. And you have to navigate and mitigate that. That has to be a must. It's a challenge, it's a daily challenge. However, every day I work on it, set my intentions, and do what is required to manage and maintain where I'm at physically, because that has a massive bearing on where I'm at mentally. And that is the biggest win in your life. That's where I'm at today. Wanted to share it. See you tomorrow.